but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Yeah, I'm gonna grow and glow till I'm so blue, pure, perfect. I'm gonna put a smile on everybody's face. Yeah, I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. Yet I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Yeah, I'm gonna learn the best way to walk. I'm gonna search and find me a better way to talk. And I'm gonna spit and polish my old rough-edged self till I get rid of every single flaw. Yeah, I'm gonna be the world's bestest friend. I'm gonna go around shaking everybody's hand. Yeah, I'm gonna be the cotton-picking rage of the age. Yeah, I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Yeah, I'm gonna grow and glow till I'm so blue, pure, perfect. I'm gonna put a smile on everybody's face. I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. And I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Yeah, I'm gonna be the cotton-picking rage of the age. Yeah, I'm gonna be a diamond someday.
John Anderson, everybody. A perfect way to start off our Saturday night, because this evening we are celebrating the music of that man right there, John Anderson.
Thank y'all so much, and I want to say what indeed an honor and a pleasure it is being on the world famous Grand Ole Opry stage on Saturday night. And y'all have never looked better out there. I want to say that. God bless you.
There is nothing like it, is there? Hello, everybody. I'm Natalie Stovall, and we're going to be heaping some big old musical love on you, Mr. Anderson, tonight. And to do that, we've gathered up a truckload of your talented friends. Sierra Hull is here. The timeless Gillian Welch and David Rawlings are here. Elizabeth Cook, my girl, is here. Dan Auerbach and Marcus King are here, and the truly authentic Tyler Childers is here. Now, most of these artists started their Anderson celebration when they recorded a track for the new John Anderson tribute album. That's right, Dan Auerbach from the Black Keys produced a tribute album to John Anderson, and it's called Something Borrowed, Something New, and was released yesterday. Now, around here, that's a pretty big dang deal. So we're gonna do something extra special tonight. Because if you're like me, when you hear this music, you'll fall in love with it all over again. And then in all the excitement, you may not remember the name of the album or where to find it, et cetera, et cetera. And then if you're like me, you'll start to cry and it'll be a whole thing, and nobody wants that. So here's what we're gonna do. At various times throughout the show, we'll put up a QR code like that one right there for those of you here in the house, or the one at the bottom of your screen for those of you on Circle. Now, check this. Everyone, haul out your phone. Point your phone camera at the QR code, tap the link, and boom! Everything about the John Anderson album is now in your hand, which means no crying. All right, look for more of those throughout the night, and you can thank me later. So, let's continue our celebration. Are y'all ready for some real country music? Once again, John Anderson.
Very glad to have a lot of great friends here, and most of my family's here. And this song was written about being away from the family, but we're singing it in celebration tonight. It's called I Wish I Could Have Been There. Our baby Kate was born, it was the biggest day of my life. Lying there, little bows in her hair, in the loving arms of my wife. I was the proudest papa in the USA, making a living on the road somewhere 1,000 miles away. It was a happy day, but kinda sad. And I wish I could have been there. I wish I could have been there. I wish I could have been there for that. Little Bobby hit his first home run. He was a hero of the hometown crowd. 2-1, it was the winning run. Everybody was cheering loud. And Mama, she was smiling, saying he's a chip off of the old block. But I was on the road somewhere between Nashville and Little Rock. It was a happy day, but kinda sad. I wish I could have been there. I wish I could have been there. I wish I could have been there for that. Bobby and Kate are all grown up and moved away. They stay in touch, we're proud of the 2 good kids we raised. And it's hard to believe we're celebrating our 25th year today. This party's nice, but the kids aren't here. At least they called to say congratulations, Mom and Dad. I wish we could have been there. I wish we could have been there. I wish we could have been there for that. It was a happy day, but kinda sad. And I wish they could have been there. I wish they could have been there. I wish they could have been there for that.
Opry Live is sponsored in part by Dish Network and by Blue Emu Maximum Pain Relief. It works fast and you won't stink.
That signature voice. That's what we've been missing in our lives, isn't it? This is such an incredible evening, and we are so privileged because we're going to get to talk to him for a second here. You sound amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing.
Bless your heart.
Oh.
I'm very lucky to be here and very honored to be here this evening. And I want to commend you and all the folks here at the Opry on what a wonderful job y'all have done keeping this great thing going, even through the COVID and everything else. I noticed the Grand Ole Opry did not stop.
We did not. We kept that circle unbroken because of artists like you. Well, and congratulations. This is such an incredible celebration of your music. It is quite the album release party. This is the coolest album release party I've ever been a part of.
I think it's the best one I ever had. My goodness, for sure.
Okay, so how did you and Dan Auerbach even hook up and start collaborating?
Actually, we got together. We have a mutual friend named Jeremy Tepper.
Okay.
And he kind of got us hooked up together, and we started talking about writing some songs together. And indeed, we began to write some songs, and the more we started writing, the more talk came up about making a record. Mm-hmm. And Dan and my good friend Dave Ferguson, we went in the studio together after writing some songs, and of course they're two of the hottest producers in town now.
Sure are.
And it was we had a great time writing the songs and making the record.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy evening tonight to chat with us.
I wasn't doing nothing better than this.
That's not
Trust
true.
me.
I'm going to let you get backstage and continue celebrating.
All right.
Thank
We'll see you in a little bit.
so much,
Thank
Mr.
you all.
John Anderson, everybody. So this tribute album is actually the second album that Dan Auerbach has produced of his. And along with a lot of the artists that you will see tonight, there are so many incredible artists and interpretations of John Anderson's music on this album, including Brothers Osborne, Eric Church, Brent Cobb, Luke Combs, Sierra Farrell, Jamie Johnson, Ashley McBride, Del McCory, John Prine, Sturgill Simpson, the list goes on. But right now, I got to get back to TV, so y'all make me look good and start that applause. Hey everybody, welcome back to Opry Live. I'm Natalie Stovall. Now, y'all, look right over there. You see that beautiful musical flower? She is a bluegrass musician. Now, whenever you hear someone is a bluegrass musician, you might think, I know what that's about, and that's pretty great. But when it comes to that one over there, that's only half the story. To me, every time she performs, she writes a new chapter and verse in the book of bluegrass, which is another way of saying, you ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, and she's also one of the contributors to the new John Anderson tribute album. Here is Sierra Hull.
Oh my goodness, what an honor to be back here in this circle, the Grand Ole Opry, on such a special night. My goodness, John Anderson sounding as good as ever. Talked to your sister last night on the telephone. You know she always thought pretty well of me. She said your wedding went fine. You were up in New York on your honeymoon. Tonight I'm down in Tennessee. Got that letter you wrote, it tore me up. But I don't have anyone to blame but me. I had it all for a while, but like everything else, I messed it up. Tonight I'm down in Opry gives you that home and family. I just wanna say if by chance you're ever this away, look me up. I'll be down in Tennessee. It's blue tonight, getting bluer. I'm in the state that I deserve to be. Without you, just can't see things ever looking up for me. I'm so down in Tennessee. I'm so down in Tennessee. I'm gonna be down for a little while in Tennessee. Oh, thank you so much.
Humana, proud partner of the Grand Ole Opry. It's not just healthcare, it's human care.
Wow, Sierra Hall, girl. Thanks so much. You already know how much I love you.
The feeling is mutual.
You sound
so mutual.
so good.
Thank you so much.
That had to be such a thrill to get to record not only on this tribute album, but with Del McCoury of all
Oh my
people.
goodness.
Tell
Well,
me about
he's-
that experience.
I mean, he's the king, you know, the king of bluegrass, and I've been such a fan of Dale for a long time and have known the family for years and been friends, and it's just really special. I'll treasure that for a long, long time.
Now, is this a song that you have sung before?
It's not, no.
Was that the first time singing
It's the first
it
time
live?
singing both of these songs.
Stop
so.
it. Y'all, give it up for Sierra.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Well, thank you.
And I love your interpretation of this song, and then I love the version that you guys have on the album as well. Do you
Thank
have any
you.
early memories of like the first time you heard John Anderson's music?
Well, you know, the first time you hear somebody like John Anderson, I mean, he's one of those voices that I feel like has just kind of been with me for as long as I can remember.
Yes.
And once you've heard John's voice, it's such a distinct sound that you never forget it, you know?
Absolutely.
And so it's instantly recognizable, and that's such a cool thing. So, I mean, from as far back as I can remember, I would have known who John Anderson was and his music. So.
I think we all feel that
Yeah.
way, right? Sierra Hall, everybody. Thank you
Thank
for
y'all
hanging
so
out
much.
with us.
Thank you, Natalie.
You're the best. Wow. Well, before we get back to it, we have a little message from our friends at AARP. Now, these guys are always taking care of us because the scammers, I don't know about y'all, but these scammers that keep calling us and trying to trick us, they're getting better and better. And there's a new one out there where they call and they ask you if, they say that they're from tech support. And then they start trying to access your computer and tell you that your computer has a virus, and then they ask for financial information. And AARP says, don't give a stranger your financial info or a gift card. Don't understand the gift card thing, but don't give them a gift card either. So if you want to find out more tips from AARP, go to aarp.org/fraud tips. So thank you, AARP. Y'all don't forget to be sure and scan that QR code. I know all of y'all that are watching on the live stream and out there on TV land, it's on the lower third a whole bunch. But right now, y'all know the deal. We're going back to TV, so make me look good, y'all. Come on. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Natalie Stovall here. Now, if you just tuned in, tonight we are celebrating the music of John Anderson. Part of the fun of a night like this and the thrill of his new tribute album called Something Borrowed, Something New is getting to hear different artists interpret his great music. There's probably no one better to peel back the meaningful layers of his songs than those two magical people right over there. Let me just tell you, their singing actually makes loneliness and heartache enjoyable. Seriously. Here is Gillian Welch and David Rawlings.
Thank you so much. I love John Anderson's music so much. and he is just the most amazing singer. You should have seen us backstage. I was just screaming. I saw roses choking in the grass, flaking paint and a broken window pane. A mailbox barely standing by the driveway, and I could almost read the name. A swing set and forgotten toys, little girls and boys played happy games. And everything I ever cared about is gone now, but the memory still remains. Then the old man from the house across the street asked, "How's it going?" I said, "Fine." But the expression on his face would make you think he could almost read my mind. And that Johnson boy from down the road was asking if the kids could come and play. Lord, I wish I could have told him yes, but I just said, I guess, son, not today. I just came home to count the memories that I've been counting in my mind. I just came home to count the memories of a better day and time. Now all the birds sang such pretty songs aren't singing like they did when we were here. There's no happiness in music if somebody isn't close enough to care. So I picked a ragged daisy from its home in the corner of the yard. He loves me now. Now I don't have to wonder anymore. Just came home to count the memories I've been counting in my mind. I just came home to count the memories of a better day and time. I just came home to count the memories Guess it's time to say goodbye. Thank you.
Opry Live is sponsored in part by Dish Network.
Gillian Welch and David Rawlings, y'all sound amazing. All of this incredible music tonight is reminding us to tell you about this wonderful documentary that is airing on Circle about the birth of country music. Now, it's called Born in Bristol, and it's all about the Bristol sessions that happened when 95 years ago, an engineer named Ralph Peer set up shop and said he was going to record anybody and everybody that wanted to be recorded, which was a really big deal 95 years ago. And from those sessions came Jimmy Rogers and the Carter family, and these sessions began known as the birth of country music. And this documentary is incredible about that whole process and everything that happened. So be sure and check out your local Circle program guide so that you can watch that documentary. And also, if you want to make even more fun, you can book yourself a trip to Tennessee. Visit all the locations. Go to tnvacation.com for more info. Now, speaking of the best in Tennessee, and he just walked up right on cue, Mr. Mike Terry, y'all, from 650 AM.
Thank you very much. Isn't this something?
This is incredible. I mean, the energy backstage, even the way that everyone's celebrating John is so
and
beautiful.
He sounds so good.
So good. And we're so fortunate that he's here with us and able to sing again.
We had a chance to talk when he came off stage, and he was telling me that in 2017, he was deaf. He lost his hearing for about a year and was able to regain enough of it to complete that album that came out in 2020 years. And,
thank goodness.
Well, and the really good news is, I asked him, I said, do you have plans to get back into the studio? And he says, yes. I have new music, and I am planning to get back into the studio. So that's just, the fact that he's here tonight is just amazing.
I mean, as if we needed any more reasons over the last few years to appreciate him being here and hearing live music like that even more.
Yeah. And to see the stars that are coming here tonight to honor John and the stars that are on this album, it's an amazing collection.
It really is. Thank you so much, Mike Terry.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
650 AM voice right there. Now, okay, we're getting back into that television thing, so y'all make me look good on commercial break. Come on. We are back. Natalie Stovall here. Now, on just about any Saturday night, that tall drink of tequila right over there is fiercely practicing the art of country music. Her approach is plain-spoken, sometimes hard-hitting, and sometimes a velvet touch, but always with a clear and honest message. Tonight, she's here to deliver the lonely truth of a country song from the hand of John Anderson. Here is Elizabeth Cook.
Hey, y'all. I come from a little town down in Florida called Wildwood, Florida. And so, what? You gotta be kidding me. Uh-oh. Law's gonna be out tonight. People hear me talk and they think I have an accent, which I think is weird, but they say, well, where are you from? And I say, well, I'm from Florida. And they're like, well, people don't talk like that in Florida. And I say, well, have you ever heard of John Anderson? And he is my go-to, and every time I hear him sing or hear his songs, it feels like home to me, and the Grand Ole Opry feels like home to me. So it is a beautiful feeling to stand here tonight and sing one of John's big hits for y'all. So let's kick it off, boys. If you know you ain't home, then why do you keep calling? look at the things that you do. Things that just make you wonder. You're already round and through. Thank you, everybody. This next guy is a musical force to be reckoned with. About the time I first heard him pluck a string, I knew he was for real. His music gives a voice to just about every working person in this country, kind of like the guy who originally recorded all the songs we're singing tonight. He knows firsthand what hard work is, what heartache is, what happiness is, and what true love is. And most importantly, he knows how to sing about it, which is why he's here tonight to pay tribute to a man who's a master at putting all that to music. This right here, y'all, is a force to be reckoned with. I'm talking about Tyler Childers. And welcome back, John Anderson.
You hear that, brother? I want to say what an honor it is to be up here standing with this young man. In my opinion, he's one of the greatest singers and songwriters to come along in a long time. Y'all are going to be hearing a lot from this young man.
Well, you better shoot a little sheriff. Might be calling, got a big load of booze that will soon be hauling. They're running every night when the whippoorwill is calling. So shoot a little sheriff, cause they might be calling. Old Uncle Bill's got a still on the hill. He never worked a day, and I guess he never will. Run shine liquor and he sells it to Pa. Made him all mad and just called the law. Well, you better shoot a little sheriff. Might be calling, got a big load of booze that will soon be a haul. They run it every night when the whippoorwill is calling. Shoot a little sheriff, cause he might be calling.
Law put the sheriff on Uncle Bill's trail. She said, catch that sight and throw him in jail. He run out and left his wife and his little kids were squalling. So shoot low sheriff, cause he might be crawling. Yeah, you better shoot low sheriff, he might be crawling. Got a big load of booze and he soon be a hauling. They run it every night when the whippoorwill is calling. Shoot low sheriff, cause he might be crawling.
Uncle Bill held his thumb between the finger and thumb. He said, if I leave any, you can have some. Make him reach in his pocket for his last 10 dime. Wear tumble britches in the cold winter time. Yeah, you better shoot a little sheriff. Might be calling, got a big load of booze that will soon be hauling. They run it every night when the whippoorwill is calling. So shoot a little sheriff, cause he might be calling. Yeah, you better shoot a little sheriff. Might be calling, got a big load of booze that will soon be hauling. They run it every night when the whippoorwill is calling. So shoot a little sheriff, cause he might be calling. Shoot a little sheriff, cause he might be crawling.
Mr. Tyler Childers.
Humana, proud partner of the Grand Ole Opry. It's not just healthcare, it's human care.
Man, y'all, how about that? Tyler Childers and John Anderson together. I don't know if it gets much better in country music for us here. Now, was that a song that you chose to do on the tribute album? Is that one that you've performed before, or is that one that you did for the tribute?
I did it for the tribute album.
Okay.
They told me to pick one out, and that was the one I picked. I've always liked that one.
Yeah.
I've not played it with the band, but
I don't know
that was
why,
a good
but
opportunity.
that seemed like that seemed right that was the song that you chose.
It felt right.
What are some of your earliest memories of John Anderson's music?
Well, I mean, he was all over CMT growing up, so.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Well, and so getting to sing with him tonight, is that the first time y'all have sung together?
That was the first time we've sang together, yeah.
Well.
So that was a trip.
That was a trip. It's pretty amazing being here, isn't it, y'all? Tyler Childers, everybody. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. You never know what's going to happen on this Grand Ole Opry stage. Hey, are any of y'all going to the Music City Grand Prix tomorrow? Got a few. I'll be there. All right. It's going to be so much fun because after the race, there's going to be a huge concert thanks to Circle and the Grand Ole Opry. So the Grand Prix is happening, for those of you that don't know, tomorrow. You can watch it at 3 p.m. on NBC tomorrow. And then you can catch myself hosting the concert that's happening, which is called the Music City Grand Prix Opry. It's going to be including Callista Clark, Carly Pierce, Midland, and Brantley Gilbert. And you can catch that right on Circle. No surprise there. And the Circle live stream. So all of our live streamers get to join in on that one as well tomorrow. It will be at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. So y'all be sure and join in. Even if you're not there live, you can watch it on the live stream. Y'all, this has been one of the most amazing Grand Ole Opry nights. I am so thrilled to be a part of this evening celebrating Mr. John Anderson. If you haven't done it so far, be sure and get your phones out and scan that QR code. And I just want to thank y'all for being such an amazing crowd tonight. I'm going to go back to TV one more time. We're back. Thanks to Sierra, Gillian and David, Elizabeth, Marcus, and Tyler. And a special thanks to Dan Auerbach for masterminding this beautiful new John Anderson tribute album. And John, thank you for the decades of timeless music. Country music is better because of you. So, take us out the door, if you please. John Anderson, everybody.
Thank you so much. I'd like for y'all to make welcome a man that probably without him, a lot of this wouldn't be possible this evening. He is the one that put together the tribute album. Also, I really enjoyed writing the songs and doing another record with him, the Years record. And please make welcome for his first time on the Grand Ole Opry stage of Black Keys fame and fortune, Mr. Dan Auerbach. We're gonna get him to help us play a couple. Alligators And in the name of flood control, they made their plans and they drained the land. Now the lands are going dry. Last time I walked in the swamp, I sat up on a cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. And blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend. I know who you are. Blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the guard. Thank you, Brother Dan. And thank you all. God bless you. So kind of you. Want to welcome another fella out here. Please make welcome Mr. Marcus King here. Got to tell a little story right here. I helped put the roof on this building back about 1972 and 73. Yeah, they told me so far that it hadn't leaked yet, so I guess we did a good job. But I remember sitting right up there, or working up there, just about where the balcony is, right in that area. And I pointed down to this stage, or where the stage would be. It was just a big hole at the time. I said, boys, I'm gonna play down there one day. And they said, oh yeah, everybody says that. Well, here I am, fellas. And once again, I want to say this, the fans that have supported my music over the last 45 years, y'all have been so great. And God bless you for sticking with us through the ups and downs and the highs and the lows. Again, I can't say how much I appreciate the fact that all of y'all are here, and the Grand Ole Opry, all the folks here at the Opry have extended such an honorable invitation to me. And I say this, I hope we get to come back soon. See her, so I called her on the phone. I walked over to her house, and this was going on. Brother was on the sofa, eating chocolate pie. Her mom was in the kitchen, cutting chicken up to fry. And it was in the backyard, rolling up a garden hose. I was on the porch with Charlotte, feeling love down to my toes, and we were swinging. Swinging. In a starlight, she's as pretty as the angels when they sang. I can't believe I'm out here on a front porch in the swing, swinging. is my lover. She has been since the spring. I can't believe it started on the front porch in the swing. We were swinging